channel. Today we're going to use a load of purples and a little bit of blue and a little bit of metallic, and I'm using the Karataki colours today, and I've got a cat's tongue brush. Very good brush this is. You can make loads of lovely shapes on your page with this. So using the side of the brush here to make these lovely lines, and then using the side of the brush to make a line, and then just flattening the brush out to make this raggedy kind of mark at the bottom of the page. Very useful brush to have. Don't worry if you haven't got this, you can make some nice marks with your standard round brush. Pressing down with the brush now just to lay that paint on, and you can see that the paint is actually mixing with the purple above. So I'm not waiting for these to dry, I'm just going in, putting the colour on and just seeing what happens. So just making some more shapes here and there. I'm leaving a little bit of white. I will be adding some pencil a little bit later into those white bits, but at the moment I'm just having a bit of fun. You can see here what a lovely shape that cat tongues leaves. Just pressing it on the page, adding that paint, and just having a really fun time. So when I finish with all this lovely purple and blue, I've decided to let the paint dry. I'm going to be adding some gold metallic, so I want that to be quite bold and I don't want it to merge with the paint underneath, so I've let that underpainting dry and now at mark making on top. So just again using this brush, this lovely brush, making those lovely marks, going over the top of what I've already painted. I really am not thinking about this. I really am just laying that brush down and just seeing what happens. Abstract art is a really good way to relax because you're not waiting for an outcome, you're not following a picture, you're just being free and putting some marks down and seeing what's in front of you and how you can embellish and add to your painting. So once I've finished all that lovely painting, I have let that page dry and I've grabbed my Prismacolor pencils. I really love these. These are really quite waxy, so they offer a really depth of colour on top of your painting. And I'm just mark making, adding, I can see in between here there's sort of like a paint mark, and I'm just decided to just do some lines in between there. So I'm looking at my page, seeing where the gaps are, seeing what needs enhancing and utilising what I've got. I've got a silver pencil here, circling those marks that I've already put down. Really nice to do. I love the way pencils feel when you're actually drawing on the page. They're really soft and lovely. So I'm adding some marks where the white spaces are. So I want all of the spaces to have some colour in. I'm not going to have much white left over because I really want a page full of lovely colour. Outlining these shapes here with this lovely silver pencil. And then just looking in my pencil packet and just thinking, right, okay, what colour next? So I've got a bit of a pink going on here, outlining again some of the gold marks and doing some scribbly kind of fun just to enhance the colours we've got, and then line making with a purple pencil. So it's up to you what you use. You don't need to use pencils, you don't need to paint. You could colour it all in with your pencils and then maybe do some pen on top. Whatever comes to your mind, just get it down. The hardest thing is when you've got that blank page and you just think, oh, I don't know what to do. I always just tend to get the paint and slop it on and see what happens. Sometimes I think, no, I don't really like that one. It hasn't really worked out, and that's fine. You know, I might have enjoyed doing it, or it might have given me an idea to do something else or move on. So it is about just getting that paint down, having a look at your page, see what marks you've got, how you can enhance them, and then just getting on and doing that. So you might want to use pencils, pens, you might want to use crayons, oil pastels, anything you've got to hand, just pick it up and try it out. It could be a happy accident. It might work out really, really well and you may be really pleased with the picture. And that is always great when you start off and you think, oh, I'm not sure what to do. And then you end up with a picture that you end up framing. It's a wonderful, wonderful feeling. So just colouring in here where I can between those marks, and colouring round, utilising the paint marks that we've already got, adding some shapes that just pop into my mind, and I think, let's get these onto the page. So if you like this painting, maybe you'll like, maybe you'll subscribe, and then you get to see all the new ones that I do come out. Maybe you'll leave me a comment. Let me know whether you're going to utilise this. Are you going to use different colours? What's your art journey been like? Are you new to art, or you've been doing it a long time? Maybe abstract art is new to you, or maybe you've been doing it quite a while and you want to share some information with me. Would love to hear about your stories. So you can hype this video if you like it, and there's a button in the comments section. You just have to swipe across and you can join and be part of the membership. So there is a button just below. If you have a look at that, it'll show you exactly what you get for your membership. So I stood back, I had a look at the picture, and I thought, oh, I want to do a little bit more. So I grabbed this coppery gold pen and decided to just make on the top. So just filling in here and there, wherever I think there needs to be a little bit more glitzy glamour, because I love a bit of sparkle. We have got a lot of gold already on the page with the gold watercolour paint, but you know, sometimes you just need that little bit more. Just because you love a bit of gold, a little bit of bronze always makes you smile. This is a Uniball pen that I'm using here, Uniball broad pen. I've got quite a few of these. I've got white, gold, silver and this bronze one. Lovely pens to use. They always offer a lovely lay down of colour. I have used other metallic pens before and been a little bit disappointed. They just don't lay down as well as these ones, and these offer quite a fine line but are always consistently good unless they run out. Then you're a bit disappointed if you haven't got another one, so I always make sure I buy a couple because I'm obviously using these quite a bit. So I've heated up the tape and I'm just peeling away so that we can reveal the lovely picture, and I'm just bringing it up to the camera and you can see the lovely detail here. I don't know, what do you think? Any good? Do you like it? Or is it something you think, nah, it's all right, I've seen it all before? Would love to hear from you. Okay, well, thanks ever such a lot for watching, and I hope you're having a great day, and see you soon. Okay then, thanks, bye.